given the following reaction, and then this table which tells me the initial concentrations and the initial rate, I want to actually determine the rate law. Now if you recall, we know that rate equals K times the concentration of each term. It's going to be raised to some power. So the power is what I am looking for. So how am I going to do that? There's a couple different ways. I really like the visual way, so I'm going to look at it visually. So I'm going to find where this one is constant. So the first thing that jumped out at me is I've got 0.01 and 0.01. And now I need to relate the rate and the molarity of CHCl3. So what does that look like? Well, that looks like, remember we take the rates and we're going to divide them. So I'm going to have 0.0069 divided by 0.0035. And that's going to equal to, over here we're going to have 0.020 over 0.010 raised to the n. Now how did I know that? Because that's what we learned in class or in a lecture. So I just need to solve this equation, and when I do that, when I divide over here, I'm going to get approximately 2 equals 2 to the n, so 1 equals n. Okay, well that means that I already found the first one, so that means this number right here is going to go right there. Now what? Well, now we need to do it. We need to find when it is constant over here for the CHCl3. So here's where it is constant. And I need to do the same kind of thing. I need to look at the rate. So I've got 0.0098 divided by 0.0069. Comparing the concentrations, I have parentheses 0.020 over 0.010 to the n. Now how am I going to solve this? Well, I'm going to do the basic, just regular arithmetic first. I'm going to get approximately 1.42, and that's going to equal to 2 to the n. Now I need to get n all by itself. What do I have to do? You take the natural log of both sides. Remember, when you do that, the n comes out in front. It's the natural log of 2. I'm going to divide by the natural log of 2. And when I do that, I get 0.5 equals n. Now for an exponent, remember I can't use decimals, so this is the same thing as 1/2 equals n. So now I have found the number that goes in right here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to write the final rate law. So I'm going to use another color. So I'm going to have rate equals K times, and we said that the CHCl3 is raised to the first power, so I'm not going to write anything at all. And then we said that the Cl2 is going to be raised to the 1/2 power.